Hey guys, about to get up out of here. Hold up, turn this back on. About to get up out of here, onto the store. I want to tell y'all a little story since I'm in a good mood. So, I'm gonna I'm gonna cut this part off, sticking up a little bit. But I'm gonna fix my hair. Put this down. So, I want to tell you the story because when I come back, I'm going to eat and study. I'm going to study some Native American history. But I'm going to talk about jobs. So, speaking of jobs, they're still processing my background check. When I start working for them, and I have it's a temporary job, but I'm going to work 2 jobs during the day. I'm going to do that job, and I want to get a job at night. And I'll be okay if I don't sleep very much for like a month. As long as I'm bringing in some money where I can get this car, I'm good. That's all I'm worried about. Paid my mother $40. I'm gonna send my dad like $190 tomorrow. Yeah, guys, I like to pay my debt off. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna get this trash. Hold up. Let me get this trash. So, throw this get a few things and bring it on back. So I don't really overanalyze as much when I got this stuff in me. But I always like to make sure I got all my keys, all my stuff in my pocket. And shouts out to so guys, I know who watches me and everything, but I don't want you guys getting attacked. No, nobody really fucks with my channel no more. But I know when I was acknowledging people in the comment section who were watching me, sometimes like I would be like, hey, go to this person's channel. I would notice like I just don't want nobody getting attacked. That's my thing. I don't want nobody getting attacked. Now, I did mention a YouTuber who detransitioned named Chloe Cole. Now that's a public figure. She may not be like nationally known. She's not known by the entire world, but she's a public figure. I don't feel like it's a little different when your channel is like a lot bigger and you're more well known. Cause like you just know, when somebody who's like less known, I don't know, it's a little different. Like I assume she gets like she gets numerous amounts of comments, every minute. So it's a little different with her. But anyway, guys, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take a little bit more. I'm gonna just ingest the rest of my food when I come back, because I got a big day tomorrow. I'm gonna do 25 rides. I'm gonna get $35 in with the incentives that they pay. Sorry you had to see that. Shouts out to my I know a lot of people from down south that watch me. Florida, Mississippi, you know who you are. A lot of people down south, Georgia, Atlanta. People that watch my channel, appreciate you guys. I want to tell you a little story, something funny. So for one, just some advice for my AUTIC people out there. Mostly my blacks. I know you leave jobs and you wonder, how the hell am I gonna get my money Like, how do I go back to a job that I walked off on and get my check without having it feel so awkward? So when you get older, you don't really give a fuck. You just want your money, because that's how you pay your bills. That's how you sustain yourself. You need money to eat, take care of yourself, wash your ass, you know, get on the bus, pay your car note, pay for gas. So it's a little different. But it's been times when I would quit jobs and I had to come and get my check, and I didn't want to be seen. But that changed when I got older. So, like that guy who whooped me at the restaurant, they had to mail my check through through FedEx. Because he got arrested. So he got arrested maybe 5 days later. I don't know if he was still there when they gave me my check out. I may come back to the check part, but let me just say this first. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous to get your check, money that you work for. I saw them there. I saw the guy, one of the managers, and he just said, "What happened?" And I just said I found a job closer by. I shook his hand with the wrong hand because I had my handshaking hand, my check in that hand. But there was no hard feelings. I just got my money because I didn't feel like it was working out, and I wasn't getting a lot of money. But don't be afraid to get your check. But this is a story I want to tell you, because I was a little bit of an ass at that job that I got attacked in. I was a little bit of a bully. I can admit that. I was shit talking around the job. Now, I feel like this was deserved. So it was this dude that was a manager. He was a cook. He had a bald head. He had a bald head. He was like one of them strong, fat guys. You got all these muscles, but you got a gut. And it's like you have no chest, a big stomach, but your arms are huge. And he's not the type of guy to wear shorts or anything like plaid. He wouldn't wear like plaid shorts. But one day, it was this kid. So he let this one guy go. I was washing dishes. He let this one guy go and leave the job without cleaning up his area. And I had to stay. So he was making like he didn't know why I was upset. I just said, so he was like, I was just saying, you have to be fair, man. He was all like, we're trying to be fair to everybody. And I just said some shit and walked away. And the next day I came to work, I just said, I'm not gonna say the guy's name, but I was like, that motherfucker, he let that guy go, but I had to stay and wash dishes. He's gonna say, we're trying to be fair to everyone here. And I just said, you old Stone Cold, Mac Miller, Tommy from Rugrats, Steve Wilkos, and then I laughed and couldn't get the rest out. But it was really that Stone Cold part.